So what else do we need to know about love? This is a heavy message, okay? Let me think about this one moment. Wait. Oh, we got the Nine of Swords earlier. Hello everyone. This is your summer 2025 tarot reading. This reading will be about the time period from now until the end of August 2025. We're going to ask the cards what you need to know. What is the message from the universe for this time? And the messages that we'll receive today may have to do with love, relationships, health, career, and other topics. How does this work? Well, we're in a collective. We're all part of the same whole. So all of us are developing together at the same time. And the lessons that we're learning may resemble each other. They manifest in all of our lives in different ways. But we are all evolving together as a human collective. If you would like to know about your personal journey and the lessons that your life is involving right now, then I encourage you to book a session with me by visiting my website, wellnessoneness.com. So without further ado, let's start. Let's start the reading. So I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times and cut the deck 3 times. While we're doing this, if you could close your eyes, even if you're watching the replay of this, and help the power of this reading by clearing your mind of all thoughts and desires, except the desire for an accurate reading. And let's also call on our guides to channel this message for our highest good. You may open your eyes, and remember, if you're watching this, this message is for you. There are no accidents in the universe. So let's see. What do we all need to know about summer 2025? First, we got the Queen of Wands. So it's going to be a very powerful summer. I'm sensing that divine feminine energy will be at its height this summer. We'll be feeling very fiery and full of life, full of energy. So let's see, what else do we need to know about that? Let me go to my Citadel Oracle deck. What is this message about the Queen of Wands and our fiery feminine energy? The pathless. We have difficult decisions and lack of direction. That's what it says on the card. The pathless. So this summer, we may feel like we're getting a little bit lost. Things may seem unclear about your path. Don't lose hope. It doesn't mean it's the end of anything or that all hope is lost. The light has not gone out. But these 2 cards together are definitely telling me that even though you have such a passion about life, you may sometimes lose your way. So what do we need to know? What's the advice about this particular message? Let me go to my Animal Apothecary Oracle deck. I just always like to clear the palette by shuffling one more time, even though I use multiple decks in my readings. I've got 2 cards here. First one is Unknown Gift. And the other card is Magnetism Through Gratitude. So these 2 cards are telling me that gratitude is the portal to your happiness this summer. So there may be some things that happen that are unexpected. You may be going down a path and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now, or at some point this summer. You have to remember that you have the power to change your reality at any moment. How do you do that? Through gratitude. Gratitude is a magnet. It brings in abundance. When you have lost hope and lost faith in the universe, you can always flip a switch to change the way your reality is developing by changing the way you're thinking. So again, the message is that gratitude is the gift. You have to remember You have so many blessings in your life at every moment, and you have to focus on that. That's how you alchemize your reality and you manifest more abundance by being gracious and thankful for the abundance you already have. It's very hard to do, not gonna lie, but I know you can do it. We all have that ability. Okay, what else do we need to know this summer? I know all of you are hoping to find out about relationships and love. Everybody wants to know about love in the summer. So specifically, what's the collective message right now about love? We have the Nine of Swords, so probably regretting asking that now. I don't sugarcoat my readings. It's going to be a little bit rough this summer with love. But we can ask now what we need to do about it. We might be feeling a bit of anxiety, fear. It's not real. It's based on things that aren't real. But it might be a little bit hard mentally this summer. It might be a bit of a roller coaster. So let's ask the animal spirit deck. What do we need to know about our relationships with regards to the fear and anxiety this summer? How can we overcome this? We have the Wren, courage and humility. There's no way around this problem that you're facing this summer with your relationships except to have courage. Have moral strength. Don't give in to your insecurities and anger and fears. Follow your intuition and your heart. Trust the universe. Trust what's unfolding is for your highest good. And you'll be able to find your way through this. I know you can do it. What else about love this summer? Any other message we're not seeing right now? Well, we have the Dancer, self-expression and strength, it says. So this summer, you should focus on yourself and self-love. It's going to take some courage and humility, as the last card said. But this is all about your self-development, your self-discovery. And the more you can trust yourself and develop your connection with your inner abundance of love, the more your relationships will mirror this and blossom. So as within, so without. You have to focus this summer on self-expression and strength for yourself, not for anyone else, not for any purpose of getting someone back into your life or making something work outside you in some relationship. This is about your relationship with yourself this summer. So what else? Let's get some overall advice for the summer. I always love to use my Charming Cryptids Oracle deck. I'm going to shuffle the deck and let's find out overall our advice for the summer. What is our advice? Oops. We have the Demon Cat. The Demon Cat the Demon Cat signifies an omen, a warning. The Demon Cat is a creature that appears in Washington, D.C. in various government buildings just before some kind of disaster or major historical event occurs. So we're being called to focus on current events, what's going on politically in the United States especially, maybe all over the world because it affects everywhere. But this is our warning or omen. I don't want to be too dramatic, but it is dramatic. And we have to be aware that things are changing in our world. And there is a lot you can do about it as an individual. What can we do about it? What does the universe advise all of us to be doing to prepare for the shifts that are coming to the human collective this summer? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. This is a heavy message, okay? The collective is facing a very slow descent into some kind of fear-based reaction. Remember, this isn't real. This is just us evolving together and figuring out how to get to a stable state as a collective, to reach utopia, to find enlightenment, to find happiness together. But on that journey, sometimes we have to take a dip back into hopelessness so that we can find the light again. And we are being pushed this summer to remember what's important, and that is each other, that is uplifting the community, because when we are all winning, then each of us is also winning. So I sense this will be a slow burn, a slow descent. It's not going to happen in one event overnight. It's going to happen in many events this summer, leading up to one day when we're all going to wake up and be like, how the hell did we get here? Well, we know how we got there because we've been giving into little bits of fear along the way. Our advice, I do want to do one more card for advice on this topic, but I sense the advice is not to give into the fear and to keep your head above water, keep a cool head. But let's just see what the cards say. We have the orator, communication and confidence, it says, and the sleeper, cause and effect and clarity, it says. So one moment, let me think about this for a second. When I get two cards, I always have to process it for a second. We need to remember, this summer, remember that all of your actions and words have an effect. Everything you do has meaning. You are a powerful being in this collective. You can change the way things are going through your actions, and especially, as the orator card says, your words. Do not be a sleeper. Do not sleep on this. We need to take action, all of us. So remember the cause and effect. If you want to achieve a certain result in our world, if you dream of a better life for your children or for all of us, then you have to think about cause and effect this summer. How do you achieve the end result that you're hoping for? So remember this summer to keep hope. If you want to find out about your personal journey this summer, you can book a one-on-one session with me through my website, wellnessoneness.com. I look forward to working with you, and please subscribe to my channel. I will be posting many more videos like this one. Thank you.